Hello guys, Shaun Thomson here, and we're going back to another video. This is part 2 of week 7, I believe we're on now. And today we're heading over to Glasgow after just dropping off some wooden prototype diving bells that you can see in the last episode. Part 1, I'll link it somewhere on the screen here. But we're heading now over to Glasgow to collect a cherry picker. Now this is my first time ever driving a cherry picker, so this is going to be very interesting. But if you are new here, feel free to consider subscribing. We upload every Wednesday and Saturday at 7:30 UK time. So we've got roughly an 8.5 mile drive, which is going to take us 32 minutes, as it is rush hour on Wednesday in Glasgow city centre. So it'll take us a bit of time, but let's go over, let's get this cherry picker loaded. So far it's not looking too good. Bear in mind that the site shuts at 5 o'clock, so I'm just hoping we can get through this. Chance of luck, somebody will be on site and just can beg my way to get loaded today, or tonight. Well, we've chance of luck, it's 5:15 and we're on site, and that is what we're collecting there. So let's get set up and let's get this loaded, and hopefully this should help Geo out for Thursday and Friday. Right, so unfortunately she's not got a battery on it, and we've got a wee slight problem. So we turn the 24 volt charger on with these lovely gloves, and we turn her on. She runs for a couple of minutes, and then she cuts off. Aye, good. This can only go one way, boys, and that's up. Let's put this on the Fucking hell, that's no legal. I don't like fucking height here, by the way. I'm not a fan of heights, I'm going to lie to you. That's no handy. Oh, I see it there, I see it now. See it now, see it now. Holy fucking shit, man. That is fucking nuts, boys. I wish I could show you what I'm seeing right now. Look at this, man. Fucking Tokyo drift. Oh no. Right, we need to take her back here and give her a wee bit of the old... Why is she not wanting to go back? Why does she not want to go back? There we go. I honestly wish you could see what I'm seeing right now, because this is fucking sketchy. Right, straighten all wheels up. Oh my god. Right, I think what we'll do here is we'll bring her here, boom. I'll let you have another fucking angle. Boom on the floor. Oh, fucking hell. There we have it, the machine is on, lovely. Now let's take over Salzburg. That's pretty much how far it's gone. Nice wee gap there, let's get on. How something of a tight old site that. Oh, what it do? Beautiful, that is a tight site, eh? Fucking tight site. Anyways, the phone, the big scud, and see what's happening. Alright, here we are, let's get off. What the fuck is happening in that there bus? Fucking hell! Holy shit! Right, here we are at the offload address for the car. Nice wee Manuel. Let's get down the fucking ramp and let's get home. Cause I'm fucking home and have a chance of getting home tonight. So there's a rush. Plus it needs to get in for its Volvo 6-week safety. Just coming off the ramp nice and easy. It's rough on that bit there, seeing it first comes down. The cars do not like that. We're just delivering it into this wee building here. And there we have it. The Volkswagen is delivered. You pass these keys to next door, tidy the wagon up, and we're off. Right, that's that car offloaded. Now we're firing on to Volvo, drop this off for its safety, and then we're getting home tonight, boys. Right, quickly eject the card. Here at Volvo, quickly drop it off. Hopefully I can have a look at it tonight. We are very late, but it is what it is, that's transport. And aye, that's all she wrote for today. Alright, it's the next morning. It is 7 o'clock and here we are just passing by Volvo. Now, unfortunately, they didn't have a chance to look at my lorry, but that is not their fault. At the end of the day, it was booked in for 5 o'clock and I took it there at 9:30. So it needs to go back Friday, 5 PM. I was chancing my luck a bit. I knew I was a wee bit late, but that other job with the scissor lift, the cherry picker, kind of upset it a wee bit and made me a wee bit more later. But I was going to be a wee bit late as it was. But anyways, is what it is. I'll drop it off Friday, 5 o'clock. The good news about that is it means I'm definitely guaranteed a 5 o'clock finish on Friday because I just can't take any jobs on. Right, slight change up plan. We're doing some Kingspan. I kind of rhymed a bit. Oh, we're into the big LMT da. Sit that there, so you get his plate for next time. It's quite nice in here, by the way. Looking some amount of space in these da fellas. Tidy. But anyways, aye, like I said, change of plan. We are taking the unit off of this Kingspan trailer, putting our unit on the Kingspan trailer, and going delivering the Kingspan. There's our unit sitting there. Let us build it, set up, drop trailer, switch trailers. Head to Dunfermline because our job get cancelled. Oh, vessel. Let's park this over here all of the way, and then that's our new trailer for the day. It's quite a nice lorry, this, to be fair. Oh, so we've swapped trailers there and there, and this one's decided to park in front of me, so no, I can't get out. I can't see anybody who belongs to the van or owns the van. Alright, so that is us dropped the Kingspan off in Dunfermline, just a wee hour's job, obviously bringing it up from Salzburg or however you want to call it. Now we're taking this trailer from Dunfermline back down to the main base where all these trailers are stored in Lesmahago, and then after that, back up the road, pick up our step frame. We will be doing something that involves trucks. That's all I can tell you. Anyways, alright, here we are, back at the yard at dropping off the flatbed before we head back up and get the step frame. And I think we made a mistake this morning. It's always going to happen with wing tops, but that is pretty goddamn bad. Doesn't look like we've clipped this side up. It must just be either the trailer or the way we'll put the fucking thing on. But these things happen. It's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Right, so it's 4.5, 5 hours since we've last met at Thistle's yard. We're up in Fife yet again, waiting on our load to be ready. It's just getting 2 front tyres put on it, and then we'll load it up. It's been a bit of a fuck about today, with our main job being cancelled, or postponed tomorrow, sorry. But we're recovering, we're still getting a couple of jobs in, so can't complain. But there has been a wee bit of sitting about and waiting about, but that's transport. Oh man alive, what a fucking load we have on. I'll just quickly give you the backstory with this here load. Basically what I've got on the back here is getting taken to the ports, right? From the ports, which are about 175 miles for us now, the boy's gonna drive it. I don't know if he's maybe getting it moved through Europe into the start of Africa, or if he's gonna move it from the port to Africa. This boy's driving this thing across the desert to Africa. That's fucking mental. Like the videos and pictures, I can't really talk about it on here. The videos and pictures he's shown me, or the roads and things lying at the side of the roads and all that shit is fucking mental. He's driving it through the Congo or something like that. The Congo sounds about right. I thought that was a war zone, but I could be wrong. But anyways, as you can see there, we've got a truck on the back. We've then got a dumper and a generator, all within legal limits of weight, by the way, before anyone starts that shite, and in legal limits of height. Right now we're coming at 1510, no, 1511. It's very close. Oh, it's not really close, but close enough. Regardless, it's all strapped down. There's 4 straps on the dumper, 3 straps on the generator, and 4 straps on the truck. So we should be sweet. We've got 2 hours and 21 minutes left of our working time. We've got 4 hours left to drive. We've just lost a lot of fucking time a day just fanning about. Today's plan was meant to be up at 7, up for Dunfermline for 9, pick up 2 GICBs and head to St Andrews. Now, because that got cancelled, Scott was pretty much scrambling to find me other work to do, which is why I was doing the Kingspan and why I waited about for 4 hours to find another load. Done a cracking job though, but bear in mind, the boy had 4 hours to find me a load, which was not too bad. I'd say that's pretty decent. Don't get me wrong, obviously at the time you're annoyed, nobody likes waiting about, but he's done not bad. So we've got this load here. There's plenty of other ones like this to come. I think he's taken like 4 across to Africa. I don't know if they're all from Scotland, you know, he might have bought 4 lorries over the UK, but I just think it's mental that this lorry that I'm dragging here has gone across the water to Africa, and he's bought 3 straps off me. I've given 3 straps for free, to be fair. So I've given 3 straps, and when we get to the port, I'm going to take all my good ones off and then strap the load with the 3 straps, and then they'll just fire on to Africa in that truck, which I think is fucking nuts. We're going to put our head down here and get as far down the road as we can. Obviously, we're not making it there tonight. I wish we could make it there tonight, but there's no chance in hell that we'll make it there tonight. But that's transport. 16 minutes of traffic. It's going to take us 16 minutes to do half a mile. Right, another wee bit down the road. Here we are, parked up, and a wee more in-depth load. Big Iveco dumper, and then a big Jenny on the back for parked us again. I don't know if this actually helps, right? But the cab's not rocking, so I'm no bother. But anyways, we've got an 11 hour, which gets us up roughly around the 7:30 mark. So from there, we'll just fire on to the docks, get that offloaded, over to Immingham, pick up some new scannies, drop them off in Carlisle, fire up the road, pick up a tractor, drop the trailer off, go into Volvo, and that's Friday. So anyways, without further ado, let's go make some dinner. Right, so I just came back to my cab there, and I obviously have to get used to it, but there's a heavy fucking smell coming through one of the lockers, and I really hope that I haven't had some product to burst. I'm going to reverse that off there. I'm not happy with that. Oh Jesus. This is looking into a locker, and I've came across the problem. You can see, maybe just see there, how the floor of this is all wet. Yeah, that's because there's some tar and glue remover in a bottle here. Let me try and get to it. It's a bit of a weird angle. There's some tar and glue remover right here in that bottle that no longer has a lid and has obviously just been bouncing about and spraying everywhere. So we're going to go and clean this out so it'll get high. I don't know if you've ever used tar and glue remover before, but me man, it's like just a diesely, petrol-y smell. Right, so I've opened up the door out there, hopefully just trying to clear as much of this as you can, but it is fucking soaking with tar remover in there, and the smell is reeking. Like, it's a strong chemical. Probably not the most appetising, but a wee Chicago Town pizza, and of course some beers. Did a wee bit of housework as well, but we've got a lot of rubbish to throw out, and that is, what day is it, Thursday? Alright, it is 7:30 the next morning. We just woke up, brush our teeth, let's get on the road. Coming through this tunnel, by the way, is sketchy as. Bear in mind, I think I'm in about 4.9 and this tunnel's 4.9. I'm not sure, but that is very fucking close, I know that much. We are literally here, where we're meant to be dropping off. But they won't accept it because I don't have a paper copy of the shipping note. I've got an emailed version, and they want paper, so they're sending me 15 minutes away to go to Asda to get it printed, to come back here and get it offloaded. Fucking printer! Oh, that does my nut in, man. You go to that port, I mean, fair enough, it's technically my fault for not having paper, but Immingham docks have never once asked me for paper, so why the fuck is T-Sport asking for paper copies? Jobs worth cunts, man. It just annoys me that, guaranteed he's got a fucking printer in his office and he could have let me email it and print it off for me, but no, sends me to fucking Asda in a 44-ton truck to get a fucking bit of paper that says, yes, this lorry is ready for export. Fucking all that effort for that, man. That's the first time I've ever used a print shop as well. Bus stop and all. £1.85 that was for 2 bits of paper. I'm sure that boy could have done that, but anyways, the woman at the desk says they're in there all the time. So I bet you they're in cahoots with Asda. That's how they make their money. I hate that, man. Why would you not have a printer at the port? I mean, fair enough, now I know, whenever I come to this place, no, don't take a printer, I can't take a printer in a lorry, but you know what I mean? Hey, a printer, is he one of those wee HP printers? Might be a no bad shout, by the way. I was slagging that there. That might be a no bad shout. One of those wee pocket HP printers. Anyways, let's get back to the docks. Fucking 15 minutes wasted for nothing. Look at this absolute fine specimen of a lorry. It's even getting an old fucking Nokia brick on it. How many kilometres? It's not actually done that many kilometres, to be fair. It's not done all that much unless it's ticked back round, but just waiting for the air to build up. Then we'll fire onto the weighbridge. Big digitachograph and all that shit. It looks like a no bad wee bit of kit. Radio still works as well. Alright, here we are on the weighbridge. Be interesting to see what we weighed. If it's over, I'm not going to fucking tell you, some of you. Hi, not too bad. So the weight was 14,680, which isn't bad. If you imagine, I've got 22 tons to play with, I believe. That wasn't too bad. There you go. Taking most of the ratchets off and left these two on, because if I'm being honest, I'd have been binning these ones anyways. So leaving them on just for them to get over to Africa. He says they're not bothered about straps over there. So I gave them 2 ratchets and of course fucking 2 straps. Then I've took the rest that I need. Right, so that is that lorry dropped off. We now have a 2-hour drive to Immingham to pick up 2 brand new Scanias for Carlisle. Now the downside is, with everything that's gone on and all the delays and everything else and folk driving fucking horse boxes at 50 miles an hour. Cheesy peeps, man. Fucking ride your horse there, you'd be quicker. Aye, anyways, it means we're getting into the docks about 1:15, which gives us, now this is going to sound like a lot of time, but bear in mind that I have to load up and get to Carlisle. This is going to give us pretty much 4 hours and 45 minutes. Now on average it takes about 45 to an hour to load the Scanies, sometimes longer if you can't locate them and all that shit. So that gives us roughly about 4 hours, 3.5 hours to get from Immingham docks to Carlisle, and Appleby shows on this weekend, or Appleby Fair or whatever. It's going to be fucking tight, boys. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight for even just full day driving time for getting me home as well. My safety's been cancelled. I'm putting the road off Thursday now. That is the last possible day before I'm overdue my safeties, is Thursday. So it's off the road Thursday. That's what it is, that's transport. I mean, I could go for my safety tonight, but it means I'd be saying no to Immingham, saying no to 2 Scanias, saying no to all the money that those 2 Scanias bring in, and driving from Teaport docks home empty. And that's it, that would be how it goes. So we'll see how we go. Fuck's sake. Humber Bridge tolls. Fucking came up with sat nav saying this route is 10 minutes faster for traffic officers. Like, bosh, that'll do. And it wasn't until I was about fucking 30 miles into it that I realised it's a toll. So it was quicker but more expensive, so it's one of those ones, isn't it? People better start fucking paying their tolls quicker. I'm just gonna plough through these c***s. Fucking 12 quid to cross this fucking bridge. Better believe it, I'm making every last fucking minute count. Oh no, never mind. Cause c***s only doing the fucking speed limit. 35 miles an hour and a 50. I'm gonna need to switch you boys off for this wee bit here. Where the f did that caravan go? That is a lovely view though, that is a nice view. I'll give them that. I honestly don't have time for this, right? The way it's going now, we're getting to Carlisle at 5 o'clock now. We haven't even loaded yet. They close at 6 and now we're stuck on the fucking road as some DFDS logistics prick is standing at the front gate, pretty much, I'm assuming, asking for directions. Because you don't actually check into this point, you can just drive right through here, but he's standing there fucking asking whatever. I get there at 5 o'clock if I was to leave right now, which gives me an hour. That might sound like a lot of time, but an hour to like load, to get my paperwork. Come on boys, I don't have fucking time for this shit. And have a fucking 30-minute break, because as you can see here, in fact no, that's a lie. I've got 30 minutes spare, because look, prepare for a break. 4 minutes, 4 hours 19. Move! Time is ticking, there's now a fucking queue at the docks to get into the check-in, check-out place. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking tight today. Just what we don't need today. I'm gonna make this quick because I need to get going. Fucking mid-lift, nice, R-series. Blocked in by one that's not part of the order. No time for fucking about today, but however, that looks heavy, fucking sexy with that painted chassis. But anyways, that one moved out of the way. Fucking hell. Time pressure is on, by the way. How long do you think it will take me to load this? Guess in the comments below how long you think it will take for me to load these, strap them and leave this place. Right, 45 minutes it's taking us to load. Check our height, which we're coming in just shy of 1510, and fix a light. The fix a light took the most. Fucking the ramp slipped out, so these are pull-out ramps, and there's meant to be a wee metal bar that holds that there, but there's not on this trailer. It snapped off and needs re-welded. So when I was coming up with this here lorry, as it came to here, obviously that axle started spinning and just spat the ramp out. Luckily, as it spat the ramp out, the Scania sat here. No damage to the unit. I double checked it. If you want to check it as well with me, there's no damage to the actual unit whatsoever. Mud flaps are fine, everything's intact, mud wings are okay. But obviously the ramps came out and sat on this light here, so it's not pretty. I know there's going to be a lot of folk that are going to comment, or maybe they won't, maybe they don't care, hopefully they understand. This is a get me home fix. And by fuck it better get me home. The light still works, so I can still use it. And basically all it is a crack there, and a crack there. But the indicator works, everything works. And then I'll order a new light up, the exact same one that's on it already, no matter how much it costs. And before I give them the trailer back, but it all works, it all indicates. There might be some folk that moan, but I need home and I can't sit in a port all weekend because I light's smashed. These things happen. But anyways, we need to go ASAP because we have no time. whatsoever to spare. As long as I can get to Carlisle and get these offloaded tonight, there's no dramas for getting home. It doesn't matter when I get home. As long as I'm home on Friday night, I'm not bothered. No matter what time, I'm not bothered. As long as I'm home, it's just getting these scannies to Carlisle for 6 PM for them closing. But let's hope they want to stay a wee 10 minutes back. Or they're getting left at the gate. Oh, sir, are literally fucking two trucks in front of me right now, pulling, and there's another one fucking available. So I'm just gonna sit back, nice and chilled, and hope they don't fucking see me. Not that I'm illegal or anything, but you know, the fact that my back light's stitched up with fucking zip ties maybe isn't helping. I'm following the cunt in, man. 29 miles of fuel. Weatherby is about 40 miles away, so I don't really want to. So I'm having to go into Doncaster North Services, which is where this boy's getting pulled into. Following this Vosa fucking car in. Away down there. Just hoping that he just sticks to his original target of this wee Romanian guy. Poor Romanian guy. The boy's probably just trying to get home. Why do fuel stations have fucking Greggs in them, right? It's handy when you want a Greggs, fair enough. But see, you're trying to fucking pay for fuel and some cunts getting like 100 coffees. 6:24 I get there. Place closes at 6. Not a fucking chance in hell I have today. 35 miles an hour. Right, so we are here. 22 minutes past closing. The good thing is the main dealership at the front's open, and I'm gonna go chance my luck. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Oh, boys. The guy is not happy, like, at all. Not happy, like, fucking raging. He's like, I've got kids to go home and pick up and that. And I'm like, I've got home to get to too, buddy. But luckily, he has said, crack on, get them all fucking resigned. Fucking, oh, I'm so happy. Let's get these off as quick as we can. Oh, yes. Alright, so the guy was annoyed at the start. Rightfully so, it's Friday at 6:30. But luckily, he let me offload. We kissed and we made, well, we didn't kiss and make up, but it's a Scanie dealer, so it would make sense. We made up, and we're both on our way now. He gets to go home tonight. Well, he was getting home anyways. I get to go home tonight, which is fucking brilliant. What an absolute legend. That is one I owe him. Oh, I can't believe we're getting home tonight. Unless something happens with the truck, which after today wouldn't surprise me. We're getting fucking home, boys. We're getting fucking home. I've also just realised I get both of those Scanies unstrapped, unloaded, straps folded in the locker in 21 minutes. Considering all it takes like half an hour to get paperwork signed, that was impressive. But I owe that guy for staying back 30 minutes. What a legend. We're going fucking home, boys. I'm so excited. No way, see when you're on the road all week, you just want home at the weekends, you don't want to be fucking about. Oh, boys. An hour up the road. Here we are. Fucking made it. Not a lot of time left, by the way. Back at main base on a Friday night. And there she is. Trailer disconnected. Fucking ready to go. That trailer's sitting at a weird angle. I think it's alright, it's probably just the angle, but there we go. All parked up for the night. Thank you all for watching. Yet another episode. Sorry this one was maybe a wee bit aggro and a wee bit raging, but just wanted to talk about it. Goes to show you things can look shit sometimes, and then they end up working out at the end, which is the nice thing when that happens. Sometimes it doesn't always happen, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like it always works out. It just goes to show you when things look shite, sometimes they can bounce back. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this here video. I'm just handing my paperwork in for the day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.